Yes, everybody. Here we are back in the podcast. Game week 14 now done. You know, we're sitting here as the top two in the table, and I'm representing in my own way. Yeah, Arsenal. You've got Skants here from Liverpool. Listen, Skants, what you say, man? Nice to have you on again.
Yeah, good to be back, man. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, listen, you're happy, innit? Yeah, I don't know if you've been this happy, you know.
No, I'm happy because I didn't see this coming, in it. Like, to be
Mm,
honest, like obviously
mm,
we did a pod beginning of the year,
mm.
and I said I'd be happy with top three finish and a cup.
Yeah, yeah.
But you'd ask any Liverpool fan that would be second in the league come the 5th of December,
Mm,
we probably would have laughed at you, innit? You get what I mean? So brand new
mm.
midfield, we're doing good. Like I'm not going to get too gassed and say, oh, yeah, we'll go on and win the league. But
Yeah.
I've got to be happy where we are at the moment.
No, definitely. And I'm the same as well, man. You know what? We're seeing as, you know, being a host, being as my team are top for now, we'll start with my team. For those
Yeah,
that don't know, we did a live watch along the other day. Not going to lie, one of the most nerve-wracking things I've ever done. That wasn't because I was scared of being on camera, because of my team were
mm,
making me sweat.
yeah.
I don't know what you thought. I'll go into my thoughts after. What did you think about the game as a whole?
I thought Arsenal started really well. Like the first, I don't know what, 20 minutes, they were literally all over Wolves. There should have been a
Mm,
couple of goals up. Um, Wolves didn't really have nothing. Um, Arsenal kept them at arm's length. Went in at the break 2-0, two good goals. Good goal
mm,
from Saka. And Odegaard looks to be sort of coming back to form after his injuries and that. He looked well. He scored a great goal as well. Um, and he just looked in charge. He just looked
mm,
comfortable. But again, like this season, especially at home, you seem to concede a goal and it just goes to pot. Like
mm,
we were talking in the week and like we said like Arsenal to bring that attacking form what they've done in the Champions League into the
mm,
Premier
mm,
League because realistically they haven't really looked fantastic in the league. Don't get me
mm.
wrong, you're winning games at the moment. It doesn't don't care what the performance are like. You
Yeah.
just need to win, but you just haven't got that attacking prowess in the league yet. Like, well,
Mm,
Saturday that's probably
mm.
your best attacking performance on Saturday. But
Yeah.
as soon as that one goal went in, the nerves just seemed to start in again. And like, we both all thought that they're gonna nick a goal here. They could nick a goal here. Um, but you won at the end of the day. You won the game.
Mm,
But it's
mm,
just you can't. It's not sustainable. It's like
mm,
look at Man United for instance. Everyone was saying that the form team they
mm,
won 5 out of 6 games. They're the form team in the league,
mm,
but their performances weren't sustainable, were they? Like every
mm.
game, you're
True.
thinking, well, you got lucky with that win. You got lucky with it. And I'm not saying Arsenal got lucky with their wins, but it's like you have to kill teams off, innit?
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. Now, spot on. Because we, you know, during the live watch along, I remember we were like, they're going to get one. The one's coming.
Yeah,
The one's coming. And when it hit,
yeah,
you saw me on the thing, I was like, oh
yeah.
no. And I said, it's the most dangerous scoreline in football. I don't care what
It,
team you are.
it is.
I don't
Yeah,
care if you've had the best defensive record in the world. The moment you can see the goal, everything you were doing
yeah.
easy before changed. You pass the
It
ball, it's going off. You're sweating, bro. And
exactly.
Wolves put on pressure. And the only thing I will say about Arsenal, I do feel like we are not conceding as many chances as we used to.
Yeah,
And I think that helps. I think I said it before, the little triangle, Saliba, Gabriel, Rice,
yeah,
is phenomenal. But as you said, we can't keep doing it. I do think, though, we missed a couple of chances to hit the post twice.
yeah,
I
yeah.
do think you get a third, game's done. You hit
The
four or
game
five.
done. Yeah.
So football is a funny sport, bro. You hit a post once and
Mm,
the team score. But I was pleased with what I saw. We did mention before about Champions League form getting transformed into the league.
it,
And it seemed like for
exactly.
the first 25, 30 minutes, like, damn, like we're here.
Yeah, there it was. Yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean? And Odegaard scoring in the ozone. Someone
Mm,
said actually the ozone. Like, you know, that's
yeah,
a pullback, do this, bang.
yeah,
But
bang. And
yeah, guys, sorry, bro.
no, always in that same corner as well, always across the keeper
It's
into that
true.
bottom corner,
It looks
always.
easy though, isn't it? But
Yeah,
when you're
it's
doing
not.
that, it's
Mm,
not, bro. I've seen strikers or midfielders bang over the bar and wide and stuff like
exactly.
that. So it's not easy at all. Yeah, I think we performed well. I think Zinchenko up. Okay, I was going to say up until the era, but he did a couple of things in that game. We remember when we were watching, we're like,
Yeah,
"What are you doing?
what's he
Clear it."
doing? Yeah,
And then trust it to be him. So
yep.
it's frustrating because I see Timber would have been the starter. We know that
Mm, yeah,
100%. But Zinchenko does give you something in terms of like how he passes the ball into midfield, how he inverts and stuff like that. So I get why he plays, but in the big games, bro, I'm going Tomiyasu left back and White right back. I know you might lose something going inside with Tommy and White, but it is what it is, man. Because Zinni, it will cost you against certain teams. You know what I mean?
No, it will.
You know, it's quite scary. I'm worried. Yeah.
But then again, it's sort of like with the Trent thing, and you've got to take the rough with the smooth. You get what I mean? Like everyone goes on this narrative that Trent can't defend and thing, but the trophies that he's won says different. You get what I mean? It's not like he's come up against things. He's come up against Sane back in the day. He's come up against Bayern Munich back in the day when we won the Champions League. So he's come up against top defenders, but it's not his strong point. But you just got to take the rough with the smooth. You get what I mean? That's that seems with Arteta and Klopp. They accept it. So maybe fans need to start accepting those one or two mistakes. I know it's obviously, but like I agree with you. Like in the big games, I wouldn't play him at fullback because they're going to target him.
Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, no, it's a concern. And Tommy has done his thing. I think I was reading today as well. It's a tight car, but I think they won't risk him today. But then we've got that dreaded, you know what game? I'm not going to mention it. The one on the Saturday. Like, listen, we don't want it at this time of the year, but we're going Villa Park, mate. We're going Villa Park. Yeah. That's for another day. But yeah, I thought we performed well. I just want to give Wolves credit because I don't want to still like we're just win big teams. Just for a minute. Wolves have been quite good. I feel like Gary O'Neill needs respect for what he's done, you know, because if you look at their 11, their 11's not like outstanding in terms of players. They've got, is it Bellegarde, his name is, that guy. That Totti guy looks good as well. Unfortunately, lost Neto, but Cunha looks good. I think he's just not clinical enough, you know what I mean? If he can finish, he'll be very good. He caused us a few problems at weekend.
Yeah, I'd say he's more of a number 10 than an out and out striker.
Yeah, true.
That's what I think. And then considering they're two starting midfielders out on Saturday as well.
Yes, of course. Yes.
So they did pretty well. So he's, like you said, he's done big respect. I enjoyed that interview he did with Carragher that Monday night.
I loved it.
Really good, man.
I loved it.
Really insightful. So he's a top manager, man. To be honest with you, I wanted to do well because obviously he's got a bit of a Liverpool connection. He trained like the under 18s for a few years and stuff like that. So
I didn't know that. Oh,
yeah,
wow. No,
and then what he done with Bournemouth last year was brilliant. You get what I mean? Came in after that 9-0. We beat him 9-0 at home after what's his name got sacked? Scott Parker.
Yeah.
And kept him in the league. They were bottom of the league when he took over. And then they disrespected him and got rid of him.
They were dumb.
in the summer. You get what I mean? So
they got
I want him to do well, man.
They got Gaston Arteta, innit? Oh, let's bring a Spanish year coaching, thinking we're going to get the same. And, you know, Gary O'Neill's going to do that. I think, personally, the next move for him will be like a West Ham. West Ham fans might think I'm mad, but that seems like a good move for a young coach. And West Ham need a young coach. West Ham are getting too extravagant. I'm seeing fans talk about Xabi Alonso. I'm like, relax yourself, bro. Man's at Liverpool as a DDC. Man's not coming to E20 right now, you know what I mean? But I think Gary O'Neill will be the man for them. But yeah, no, good game. Arsenal did a thing 2-1. Tricky game, Kenilworth Road coming. But listen, that will deal with itself. We're going to go to your boys now. I'm going to tell you my thoughts on this one.
Yeah, go for it, man.
You guys, it's the Anfield factor. I say it all the time. Doesn't matter what minute it is. When you're at Anfield, 3-1 up, whatever, one goal, and it's different. I told you a story about when I was in the cockpit, and then I told me you can't sit down. I said, what? What do you mean I can't sit down? They're like, nah, stand up. And you can see, as a player, I can imagine being at Anfield, you score that goal to get in the draw, and you're like, one more, let's go. And the crowd just on it. We saw it last season. Arsenal, Xhaka did a foul on kicked, or was it Trent?
Trent,
That was it. And I put Anfield and St. James's in the same bracket now. They're the two stadiums where it's like, you don't want to go to them certain kickoff times, you know. It's a wrap. It's a wrap before you even start the game. You know what I mean? But yeah, listen, I think you guys didn't play the best. I think Keller had one of his worst games. You know, I think he's an all right goalkeeper.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
He was a bit poor. But I think it's not just him. I think the defense were a bit off in that game. But what I want to say, every goal that Liverpool scored was absolutely mad. Now, Endo's quality. Him. Trent's quality. But you see McAllister's goal, bro. I don't think people are deep in. It was a half volley, bro.
Volley, yeah.
From that 40 yards. And what I love about them shots, it goes away from the keeper.
The
and
keeper.
You see the keeper.
He's just diving. He's
He's
doing everything. He's
continuously
stretching every muscle to get it.
What I got, honestly, what I got. But again, Fulham, I give them credit because Fulham are not a crap team. The problem is people think in this league, the team like Fulham, your Wolves, and these lot, they're crap. They're good teams, man. On their day, they will turn you over. And I look at, it's only Sheffield United that I look at and say, I know you're not playing, I'm not jinxing it.
Yeah.
But I only look at Sheffield United and I'm like, they're the ones you're looking for. You should beat them. Like, the only team I think you should guarantee beat. But every other team is tricky. But listen, you lot got the 3 points. All that matters at this time of the season. You've got Arsenal coming up in a few weeks' time, United as well. Who knows, man? Like, and we always said, come Jan, see where you are, evaluate, and then you go again. Do I need to buy in the window? Do I not? And there we go. And I want to know your thoughts because come 2-1. You were calm in the group, You were just mellow.
The thing is, like I said, me, like at the end of the day, all I want is a win. Like the performances come later. At this, like you said, at this time of the year, you just want the 3 points. And then when it went 2-2, I was like, it's going to be one of them games. And as soon as it went 2-2, I was like, they're going to score, man. They're going to make this 3-2. I just had that feeling. And when it went 3-2, I was like, here we go. Like, here comes the banter. Here comes the banter. And then Endo scored, and I was like, you're looking, thinking like, Endo, like that's a finish, man. Like you got, and then I totally forgot. Like when obviously I did a little review with Dubs, shout out my boy Dubs. Like I forgot about that goal because Trent's goal came so quick. I totally forgot about it. I was like, oh yeah, Endo. Like he goes, this is the 4 best goals, and I was like thinking, I was like, oh shit, yeah, Endo's goal. That was a bad goal as well. So we didn't perform. I don't think it was. I think it was more the midfield wasn't right on Sunday. I think so. Bosley hasn't really for the last 2-3 weeks. He hasn't really played well, and I don't think him, Gravenberch, and McAllister can play together. I think Jones needs to be. I think Jones needs to be in there because the other two are too attacking. McAllister's attacking as well. Where with Jones, he comes in, he holds people. I know like, a lot of fans say he holds the ball too much and all this nonsense, but if you're holding the ball that long and you're bringing other people into play, it gives like the other midfielders a chance to reset and also the defence to reset. Yeah. And I thought we were just too open with the 3 of them because Gravenberch loves to run with the ball, same as Szoboszlai, and they're just looking for the killer pass. Where with Jones will like hold on to it, regurgitate the ball and reset and go again. Where the other 2 don't do that. So I don't think the 3 of them are really set to play together. I'd like Jones in there. But a win's a win at the end of the day, man. We won 4-3. And we sort of getting that aura back again where, like, never say die Liverpool. Like, back in the day when we had, like, the 2019-20 team where, like, the game's not won until it's won. So I'll take it, man.
Why you not got to get this aura now as well, bro? Just get the aura after December, bro. I like it for now. Now, honestly, the free kick, I know it went down as an own goal. But even that free kick, like, I was like, that's too far. We didn't shoot it from here. But he pinged it in a way where it felt like it was 20 yards. Like, it's
there's no run up.
Them predators, yeah. Let me tell you something. I don't know. I feel like it's giving him this thing now that from the advert to that Etihad, he's on it now. You can tell he's warm, innit? He's got the short trim, now that rough hair now. Like, listen, I like Trent, innit? I don't care what anyone says. I think the guy's phenomenal. And as you said, he's one of them players where you have to accept that you're not going to get the best defensively. I think Iwobi took him and everyone gassed up about what Iwobi did to him. But Trent's had that happen to him loads of times. But at the end of the day, he shut up with a goal. So, it's all give and take. But no, listen, you lot did your thing. You took 3 points. Again, like I'm the same with me at Arsenal. Just get the 3 points. Come Jan, Fred. Let's see then, And especially,
exactly.
Yeah, you guys, I think you lose, you lose Endo, Salah.
And that's it.
And that's it, no one else. I think, that is it, So,
well, I think Salah only misses, I think because it's the winter break as well, I don't think he misses any Premiership games. I don't think.
Damn.
Because remember it's the FA Cup that week.
Yes, of course. First week of January.
And then after that weekend, it's the winter break for 2 weeks.
Does he play the FA Cup game? Do you think?
He might do because it's early. Because AFCON don't start to the 13th, I think, or something like that.
Let me message them, Egypt, and tell them take him early. He needs to go early.
I think it's the 13th. It is, and our game's the 4th, isn't it?
Fourth,
So our
yes.
games are 4th or 5th. So I think it's normally 10 days before or something they got to meet up. So
Please.
touch and go. He's
I
going to be
know.
there for that.
Please.
That's what I mean. So yeah. So I don't think I think he might only miss like one league game possibly.
Yeah, if that's the case, then yeah, you lot will be good. But yeah, you lot are doing good this season, good things. So we're the top 2 at the moment. We're going to look at another team now. They're not looking too top at the moment. Man United away at Newcastle, lost 1-0. Take it away, man. Like, yeah, Man United.
Yeah, I obviously again big up my boys Specs and Cav from Red Pitch Podcast. We had a like little breakdown of the game, and I said their midfield is going to overrun Man United. Like that's one thing about Newcastle midfield, man. It's just monsters, isn't it? You got Joe Linton who just bullies people. Gomaresh and this young kid Marley. Is it Miley? He's been brilliant, man.
He don't
like,
look 17, you know, the way he
plays.
plays.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
And
saying.
United fans were gassing up Kobe. I'm not, and this is not a diss to Man United. Yeah, Kobe man are doing it against whatever teams, Everton. My man played against PSG, you know, as well, and they played him again in this one. That's mad.
Yep.
Mad,
and he's played well. And like you said, that like the 1-0 scoreline flatters Man United. It should have been 4-5-0.
Yeah,
because their midfield is out or just overran them. Overran them. They didn't do nothing. Obviously, Onana looked decent in that game. Made obviously a couple of mistakes, but nothing major.
Yeah.
But then obviously we got the stuff going on with Rashford and what Carragher said on Super Sunday and stuff. And to be honest with you, you got to agree with Carragher. You're a local lad. You got to run. Like that's the minimum, innit? Put effort in. Like you putting your hands up and waving at the manager the same thing. But Ten Hag doesn't help himself.
That's big. Yeah.
Bless you. You get what I mean? He doesn't help himself. You get what I mean? It's like he's too stuck. I know managers have got to be set in their ways and do this and do that.
Yeah.
But you can see he's lost the dressing room, man. Like
it's gone. And
he's gone,
just
man.
Quick mention, I think you spoke about shouldn't point, my mom said it's always rude. Let me do this. I remember you saying about Ten Hag gone by, was it you? I think. And we're here, and it's always that Liverpool Anfield game. I think if you smoke them, I think that's it. Because that's the one where fans are like, "Are you mad?"
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
it's the one that triggers them, isn't it? It's the one that triggers them. So
But realistically, think about it.
Chelsea tomorrow as well, isn't it? They've got Chelsea tomorrow.
Yeah, Chelsea tomorrow. And I'm sure they got who else they got? They've got someone else.
Chelsea tomorrow. To be fair, if they lose that one, I think whichever team lose that tomorrow's one between United and Chelsea, that manager's under pressure, considering how both teams are playing at the moment. So yeah, damn. I'm trying to think who they got after United. I can't even remember who it is. But anyway, they go to Anfield. They're gonna find out difficult. I just want to touch on Rashford as well quickly. I'm so disappointed in him, you know. Like when he burst onto the scene, remember, I think he started as a striker, innit, when he first come at the Europa and then Arsenal, whatever. And he said, about his positioning. And remember they used to play him on the left of the three, and I was like, this guy, the way he's cutting, but he never finesses the ball. And him's that lacing. Yeah, exactly. Power. If you just stop him as he gets that ball, the guy does nothing. I can't remember who got the ball off him and he didn't run, like you were saying. And I was like,
run back,
I would be pissed. And Roy Keane said it after the game. It was like, put fighting. Imagine this is the biggest thing. They don't have a captain that is doing this for them. You know, you look at under Keane, there was no way man were not running. Are you mad?
No chance.
Vieira,
no chance.
Gerrard. Imagine Gerrard now. What, you think you're at Anfield, you're not going to run for that ball? You best run. And at St. James's, we need you more than ever because they have a 12th man in the fans. So when I'm struggling, I want you. It's like he's like a guy at 7 aside where it's like they lose the ball, they wait for it. When you assist and they score, I scored 10. Bro, I was running for you all game. You know, that was there. But it's disappointing. And we said before, for me, he don't go with England. I don't take him.
No.
I'm sorry. You got Raheem Sterling doing his thing at Chelsea, and you're even just thinking to take Rashford over him. I'm sorry. Now we're all right.
Just Gordon as well.
Who we're going to get into? So, exactly. You know what? Seeing as we're here now, let's go into him. He looked good at Everton, and when Chelsea were linked with him for that big man, I think it was like 45, 50 million. I was like, oh damn, like okay. Then he went to Newcastle, and it just felt like that right move. You know, you just felt Eddie Howe young. how they got it there. The young core of players, just knew he would bang. And he has been talk about running and helping your team out. That is what he's doing.
Both ways,
both ways as well, and he's scoring as well. Phenomenal player, man.
He's done brilliantly, man. To be honest with you, the whole Newcastle team squad, Eddie Howe deserves his flowers as well, considering the amount of injuries they got.
Yeah.
They're still playing the exact same style of play. Nothing's changed. So you've got to big him up. Look at young Livramento at the moment.
Oof.
Kid's on fire, man.
Do you take him?
Fire.
Do you take him? If he stays fit,
if he stays fit on form, he can play left back, right back. Obviously, you know he can't. He can't. There's a lot of right backs, but take him cover for left back.
Yeah, I agree with that actually. And then it allows you, if you want to put Trent in midfield as well. Let's say you want to, you have that option as well. Yeah, exactly. I agree with you. He's. I remember because when he was at Southampton, them days, I was like, God damn, who's this guy? Then he got unfortunate injury. Gone to Newcastle, and again, he's been phenomenal. But I had some bad news though. Nick Pope out for 4 to 5 months. Massive blow in it for them. Massive.
It is. It's. You just got to think like, what have Newcastle done this season? Like, it's the amount of injuries. It's crazy, man.
It's true. It's true.
So innocuous as well. Like a keeper diving for to save the ball, disconnect his shoulder, like. The man's done that. How many times in his life? And he's never. You get what I mean? It's like
I swear the ball didn't even get to him.
It got blocked
it anyway.
Yeah.
Crazy, it's so not good. Yeah, that's a big blow because I think now they've got the Bravcar. I don't know who the other goalkeepers after that.
Carriers.
Oh yes, of course, Carriers. But yeah, I think they need a new keeper now. There are rumours of Ramsdale, but I don't see Arsenal giving him to Newcastle now in a way. And so someone made a valid point. Ramsdale goes there anyway. When Pope's back fit, it's back to a Raya Ramsdale situation.
Exactly.
So it's like if I'm Ramsdale now, personally, if you want to move to someone in the league, I'll go Chelsea.
Yeah, go somewhere where you're going to be number one.
Yeah, go and be number one.
Go somewhere you're going to be number one.
Or if United decide they want to get rid of Vanana, and people are going to think I'm mad. But Ramsdale's not a bad goalkeeper, as I said. He just doesn't take you to the levels that you want.
Exactly.
And obviously, I don't think Newcastle really go for that. I think they'll probably go. I heard rumours of Mannion at AC, but again,
I heard rumours of De Gea. Still hasn't got a keep. He still hasn't got a club.
That seems like the best one. You might as well. You know what I mean? He's done it in the Prem.
To the end of the season, might as well. End of the season, he's on.
It. Football's a weird sport, though, isn't it? Like months ago, that's your legendary keeper, and then suddenly he's at St James's. It's a bad thing. It's a bad thing. But no, listen, United were awful. I want to do a special on Man United, but I'm going to bring some other Man United fans on that because what I see with them, it happens every year. The manager, you little see little chinks in the armor. And you start like the whole Sancho thing. That there was the start for me when I was like, okay, now you're flagging a bit, And then players come out, and then Varane's not playing. I'm like, Champions League with Varane. What's going on there? Casemiro's not there in the form, and then this and that, and I'm like, okay, now you're struggling. And that's all out. I'm reading today the media's been banned. Certain media outlets been banned from the Old Trafford training ground. Like, here we go. And then suddenly, I'm telling you, that Anfield game, it's the now, man. It's the now. Big up Liverpool fan. Is it? Don't I spell out? Is it Rom, sorry. Romandre, he's a Liverpool fan. He said time ago, he's like, I want to put the nail into the coffin. Liverpool, I want to do it. Forget everyone else. I want to. And I hear it. Because, listen, they put us through years of grief, man. But, listen, here's what is. United struggling. Newcastle, big up on them. But we're going to talk on this interesting game. The most interesting game of the weekend. City versus Spurs. 3-3. City obviously steaming what happened at the end, but listen, at the end of the day, they've only got themselves to blame in the sense of they're not as clinical. There's something there, and I think we said it before. I don't think they're gonna win it this year. There's a reason why teams don't win it 4 years in a row. There's a reason. It's that to keep yourself motivated, and they've lost. KDB's out. To lose Mahrez and Gundo. Gundo's the massive one for me.
Massive one, yeah.
These are the games where Gundo would get that winner or that assist, and it's like, oh, wow, we just scraped it through. Every team needs one, and I feel like they're struggling without him. Haaland, Mr. Sitter as well. He didn't score that game, did he? No, just one assist.
No, he didn't.
2 assists or something like that.
Something
Yeah,
like that, yeah.
yeah, 2 assists like that. But yeah, they're struggling a bit. And Spurs, credit to them. But I just want to say something. Spurs fans are going, "Oh, we went there with a weakened team and blah blah." But Spurs have City's number in games. This is
They
what I'm saying.
do.
They need to calm down. It's not a brand new thing. So I went on Twitter
Nah.
and I went, "All right, cool, you drew, but you did that last time when you beat them last time there. So
Yep.
it's nothing new. Relax. Everyone, this Postecoglou thing, yeah, chill, man. You know what I mean? Just
to be fair, I've got to give him his flowers though, because he sort of changed his tactics in the second half. He took off. Was it Gill?
Brian Hill, yeah, he was
And then he
crap.
put on, and then he brought on Højbjerg, so he sort of like stiffened up the midfield.
Yeah.
And they weren't so free flown as in like all out attack. So, and then like I said, to stick to his principles, you've got to give him his flowers. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
But they got the job done, man. At the end of the day, they got the equaliser and they drew 3-3. So
yeah, no, credit to
bad.
them. Credit to them, but I'm just saying, don't jump the gun yet. You know what I mean with all that. Just don't jump the gun. And just want to touch on, you know what? Let's just get into it. Let's not beat around the bush with this decision, right? Now, I watched it, and at first I thought, oh, there's an error here. And I just, again, it was like, man, he's through. He's gone. And you're taking a piss. Like, and this is what makes me think sometimes that these refs, they do support certain lot, you know. And there's things they don't want happening in matches because, bro, there's no way you do that. Like, no way. That is a robbery. That genuinely, isn't it?
Yeah. It don't make no sense. But first of all, I'm going to say I don't care because City. I don't know if you saw that that stat going around that City have had no VARs or nothing like that go against them in the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, I saw that.
So, to City fans, hold that because we've all got them. So people could say I'm salty, whatever, but I'll go back to when we lost the league by 1 point, and Rodri did a clear handball against Everton, and no penalty was given. So just the way it goes.
Fair.
So let me put my unbiased hat on. It's poor, man. It's poor. These refs are poor, and that's the third match where that ref's been involved now. So it was the Man United versus Wolves.
Oh no! He did another one. Is that him?
He didn't go give the penalty. He went to the VAR screen and still didn't give it. The Liverpool, the Diaz goal.
Oh damn!
Same referee again.
Yeah.
This is when he sent off Jones and he sent off Jota, and Jota one of the yellow cards. Jota didn't touch the player.
Yeah. Oh,
and now this one. And you'd think, right, he's made this big mistake. He gets stood down. Guess what game he's doing tomorrow?
Not you.
Sheffield United versus Liverpool.
I don't get it. Like, how are you still letting these lot ref? I'm not saying get rid of them completely because it's a job.
No.
That's, but the punishment has to be stand down for a week. That's like in our lines of work. You make a critical error. There is a repercussion. There's a proper caution or, for a couple of days, this and that. But, to just let them ref again, come on, man, or be involved.
But the punishment's poor, though. It's like stood down for a week. That's ridiculous. Like a couple of weeks ago, remember Anthony Taylor? He got stood down, went down into the championship, gave a poor penalty decision. On the Sunday, he was a fourth official in the Liverpool game. What's going on here? You get what I mean? Like, if you're going to punish them, send them down there for a month.
Yeah.
So then you can watch them, analyze them, see if they've improved. Not 1 week. You send them, they stand them down for a week. It doesn't matter what they do. You know you're going to be back in the Premier League. If you're going to give them punishment, stand them down for a month.
Yeah,
and then analyze them. But I've got a question for you before you wrap up. So obviously, Howard Webb's come in, top of the officials. So me personally, I think the referee's got worse since he's come in, because before, you look back before he was there, obviously we had the dodgy decisions and all that, but it's like he's made what 15, 20 apologies to managers since he's been in. He's only been in the job for 2 years. So what do you think? Do you think that the refereeing standards got worse since he's come in, or it's improved?
Oh no, it's a lot worse. Do you know what it is? I feel like every week we're talking about something. Like, it's not like, back in the day, even before VAR, there'd be a mistake. I'm talking Uriah Rennie days. You know the ones, yeah?
Yeah.
There
That's
were
what I'm saying.
mistakes then, but it was like, okay, cool. Next week is cool. There's nothing going on. It's all right. But every single week we're talking about a VAR decision. It is so annoying. And I do, at the beginning, I was like, oh, VAR hasn't ruined our game, whatever. But I think it has, you know. Like, I look at some of the decisions and it's like, then I think there needs to be an advantage for some strikers as well sometimes. You know, like the whole, when they're running, but it's like the shoulder. Like, look at Galatasaray and United in the week. Icardi. It was like here. And I'm like, bruv, you can't score with here, bro. Like,
exactly.
Give the advantage. Like, if it's your foot, I hear it because you got the foot ahead, extra step. But your arm, bruv. Like, and all this. People, as I said before, Henry, Suarez, Torres, Van Nistelrooy, them man will be finished in today's game. Like, all them goals they were scoring, take some of them off, bro. You know what I mean? But
exactly.
I don't know. Like, I think it's very poor. I feel like they need to improve. And people like that Anthony Taylor, I don't think should be managing in this league. I've always said they need to do that trial, as I said. Get referees from other places, bring them over here because they know the like Italian referees. Yeah, bring them here for so they'll know the tricks in terms of diving and this and that and getting around referees. And our referees maybe need to go somewhere and learn a different game to kind of, you know, get their skills a bit better. Because I look at some of them, like, you know, when you see your team play and you see the name of the referee, sometimes I don't remember them by face. But when I see them on the screen, I go, see that Michael Oliver, yeah? Let me tell you something. Him, when I see him, I'm like, yeah, here we go. If it's United involved, something's happening. Something's always happening. Like, it's a piss take. I don't know how you feel, but yeah, it does frustrate me. I feel like eventually they're talking about sin bin. Brothers, it's rugby. Stick to football, man. You know,
it's not even that. It's just the fact you can't get nothing right now. Like, you'll say you want a sin bin for dissent and for what's the other one? Was it technical fouls or what's the other one? Something fouls, tactical fouls. But how do you know what a tactical foul is? Like, no disrespect to the refs. They don't play. They haven't played football at that level. So how do you know what's a technical foul in their eyes? So,
it's true.
I don't know, man.
Well, actually, listen, we can be here for ages talking about these referees, but maybe we need to do a special on referees as well. But before we wrap up, I just want to ask, so you guys got short shifting out of the way. What's your prediction for that game?
We don't make games easy against the lower half of the table. So and obviously their manager got sacked today. Chris Wilder's meant to be in, so I know people don't say new manager bounce, but it happens, man. Like, people are up for it. So I can see us win like 2-1 victory. Be like a tough game.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same with you. Yeah, I feel the new manager bounce is a thing, man. It is, and it's the fans as well because you get a new belief. You know what I mean? You go into the stadium suddenly, like, we've got rid of that dead manager. We've got a proper one now. I think the players will pick up as well. I think you'll beat them, but I think you'll kind of rotate your team a bit as well, so it won't be as free flowing as normal. But I think you should get through that one. I would say 2-0 with you guys. Obviously, us guys, we've got Luton away. Listen, let me tell you, I'm not one of them fans that come in on here telling you we're gonna smoke them. Yeah, Premier League is a humbler. All I'm gonna say is an early goal or two, and you're in a good position. These are the games where you have to, because if you get to half time and it's like 0-0, I'm already saying to myself, I'm worried this is going to be one of them 1-0 Luton teams. We saw against you guys, you had to score last minute to get the draw.
It was a tough game, man. Like, I'm the same with you. With you. I think it's not going to be an easy game. If you get an early goal, I think it'll be a comfortable night for you. But if you don't, I reckon it'll be like us, a late 1-0 win for you lot. That's what I see.
Yeah, I think we should beat them. These are the games where it makes the Premier League, innit? It's like you go there. Because imagine you're Arsenal, you've gone from luxurious Emirates to I'm in this change room, man, sitting there. The ceiling's on my head. You know what, bro? You're training ground. I kick the ball, going in someone's garden and that, like.
Yeah.
But listen, that's what it's about. You know what I mean? I actually want to go to that game, but I couldn't get the tickets. But I think we'll win. I think if we get an early goal, I think like a 4-1 thing, because I think you can demoralize these teams. Early 2 quick goals, they're done. You know what I mean? But they've got tricky players. They've got a little quick winger. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, he's rapid. The number 7.
If we got Ben White there, it could be an issue, you know. That's where we need Saliba. I feel like we need Saliba to kind of come across and kind of help out, because he's rapid.
Clocked as the fastest player in the league, isn't he?
Is it? Boy,
Yeah.
worry about that. But hopefully, my guy Deckers comes across and does his shielding thing as he does. You know what I mean? But listen, Skants, thanks for having on. Listen, people, tune into SkantsTV, doing big things, man. Listen, consistency level was on one as well. You know, I see man posting out every day. I'll be like, he's doing it again, yeah. But listen, love to see it. But listen, SkantsTV, YouTube, and like you mentioned earlier, there's other people in the gang as well. Specs TV, Geordie Dread TV. You've got Red Pitch Podcast, our boy D Dubs as well. But listen, we've got something good coming for you guys soon as well, man. No, it's coming. It's coming. We're simmering. But listen, thanks for coming on. And obviously, guys, for me, Back in the Net Podcast, TikTok, Insta, Twitter as well. You know where to find me. You know where Skants is pulling me up on things that I comment on Twitter. You know, I ain't responded to the latest one. I'm gonna come back. But listen, I love my bro. Thanks for coming on.
No worries, man.
And people, thanks for tuning in. And I'll see you soon for the next one. Peace.